right, guys, I'm going to talk about something a little bit maybe controversial, but I think some guys need to hear it. Quit listening to all these horn stars. I don't know how else to put it. Now, I'm not saying... Here's what I mean. You hear these guys on podcasts, or you watch Deercast, or what the hell ever, and they're like, I waited for the right conditions and the right weather, and the first cold front of October was the first time I was in those woods, and I waited for this, and the moon phase that, and how many of you guys can do that? I'll wait. Not very many. A small percentage of guys can sit around and wait for the right conditions. Most guys can hunt when they get a chance to hunt. We got priorities, we got kids, we got a wife, we got jobs, whatever it is, we got to take care of. Hunting isn't always our first priority, and odds are you just can't wait for those conditions. So what I'm saying is, go freaking hunting, dude. Quit waiting for the best wind direction. Quit waiting for the best weather. Quit waiting for the right moon phase. All I hear is you guys giving yourself a bunch of excuses to just not go. And now, I'm not saying don't pay attention to those things, because yes, odds are you're gonna see more deer with certain weather conditions and see less deer in certain weather conditions, but that doesn't mean you're not gonna get an opportunity to kill just because the weather conditions aren't the way that you want it. I think the only thing that could really be dictating whether you can or can't go hunting in a certain spot is the wind, and that is it. Outside of that, man, it's 45 degrees a day. It's December 22nd or something like that. We're having terrible wind and weather conditions, and I'm going hunting. Am I gonna expect it to see the craziest movement in the world? Not at all. But I do know today is a day I get to go hunting, and I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna sit around and hope for weather conditions that aren't gonna happen in the next, however many days, or maybe when those weather conditions get here, I won't even be able to hunt. So am I gonna waste time sitting on the couch, or am I gonna go try to kill one? I'm gonna go try to kill one. So I just say all that to encourage some guys. Listen, yes, it is good to know all that knowledge and know the barometric pressure and the moon phases and kind of how it affects animals, and maybe even give you some expectations for the day. But just hunt the conditions of the day, and odds are you'll see more deer throughout the season, and you might wind up killing your biggest buck on a crappy weather day that Deercast told you to go stay at home and snooze on the couch. Quit giving yourself excuses. Go get after them. Hunt hard. Scout harder.